Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks 217 and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode, we were investigating again, since we're still trying to figure out the last parts of this case, like where did the killer disappear off to, and how did they flee the scene, and the weapon. Yeah, we don't even know the murder weapon, so yeah, there's a few things here and there that are very confusing and we don't understand yet, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna figure out hopefully now. Let's continue on. This again? Morning of the murder. This was posted up on the bulletin board. Oh, that's around when Max clonked Ben over the head. Sorry I hadn't remembered it until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it. So you don't know what was written on it, do you? Unfortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they? Max and Ben. They were at the cafeteria earlier than I was that morning. Okay, at least you gave me a lead. Do I have anything else to say to you? No. Okay. So now let me go look for Max and... Oh wait, I know where Max is, but I mean... What's the... No, not the cafeteria. Why did I just... I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Circus entrance. Yo, can I present this to you, Ben? Would you mind taking a look at this? No? Really? Ugh. Why would you tell me to talk to Ben? Okay, anyway, let's go to the detention center again. Okay, Max, darling. What is this? Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder. It was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. There we go. See, I thought we had to get the note. Okay, anyway. Whatever, game. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Alright. That's what we'll do. All the way back over there. Let's go. Back to the big top. Back to the ringmaster's room and do this, finally. Okay, I was about to say, how could the game expect us to do that, but at least they told us. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? Wait, did she say that or him? I'm confused. It said his name, but that seems like something she would say. To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Oh. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Oh boy. Interesting. finally get into some real juicy stuff. Let's go talk to Regina like he said. Can we find her? Regina, where are you? Oh, okay. Hey, Gummy.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma. Uh-oh. What the hell? I love this. That's creepy as heck.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's our incoming demise, that's what it is. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal.
Run, Gumshoe, run! I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Hey, I am technically a flatfoot, so... yeah. Maybe I should have become a cop. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Can you blame him?
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Uh-oh, the whip... Oh!
You whipped Maya? I didn't know you would whip Maya. Oh, snap.
That whip could cut right through me.
Maya! Von Karma! She really did appear.
It was a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? You're not a jump scare, okay? We're not in a horror game. Although with the beeping and her appearing and the whipping, this feels like a horror game right now. Five Nights at Von Karma's. Oh, snap. That would be scary. What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news. You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Psycho! Did you know the movie Psycho was about her? I'm just kidding. I love you, Von Karma. I do. I hate your daddy, but I love you. Von Karma. It appears you got your hands onto something, eh? Of course she did. Why else would she look so smug right now?
Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much.
Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. Oh! That's really funny. There's the mental image of her with a paper bag on her head.
I've got conclusive evidence. And a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. I got it already. You'll want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Alright, what about this revenge you keep saying?
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Thank goodness.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word, and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, When did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Ugh. Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
Oh?
What?
You mean Phoenix's ex? But he's gone, dead. Who knows? I don't know.
Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth.
Yes. You know how to pronounce your ex-lover's name?
Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma! Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Even though you're younger than him, but okay, I'll let it go.
Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, you guys keep talking while Phoenix is over here trying not to cry. I'm sorry. That's what it feels like. Oh, my handsome man. Hello. Oh, the music. The music. The feels. Ugh.
The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But after that case was over, he vanished.
Well, technically he left after the 5th case, but I know they want to kind of skim over that, you know?
It's your fault he's gone. Huh?
Yeah, he must have upset Edgeworth so much that he broke up with him and left. I don't know.
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I...
Nick! What does she mean?
Yes, Edgeworth's death. What is going on, game?
After that case, Edgeworth was in a peculiar state, and he got worse every day. He never set foot into court again.
Poor Edgeworth, man. He did go through a lot. Like, a lot in that game. The 4th case was brutal. It was. But then the 5th was brutal against him, too. I felt so bad for him. I'm like, dang, game developers, they were so harsh. It's like, sometimes they put our heroes through a lot. Like, a lot of stuff, you know? As a writer, I kind of see where they're coming from. Because it makes a more interesting storyline and it gives them depth. But sometimes I'm like, I don't like torturing my characters that much. I love them. They're my babies. I don't want to torture them that bad.
Oh, man. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago. 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him.
Girl, why are you blaming me? Your father was the one who put him through all that. Your father is the one who technically killed him, okay?
Just like your victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands.
You mean your whip?
Nick! About Edgeworth?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick!
Von Karma,
What?
I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What? What happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Don't be so mean on her. Or to her. Ah, man. Nick is really, I hate when he acts like this. But when it comes to Edgeworth, that's like a sensitive subject to him every time. Okay, now we can go to Acro's room. Wow, all that heaviness, we gotta kind of put that past, put it out of our minds for right now. Oh my god, are you like Cinderella or something? Because you have the birds near you, you know? You were able to sing to them or something. Yo, Acro, how's it going, buddy? How you doing, you handsome, handsome man? He is a handsome man, I will say that. I don't like your hair much, but you're still handsome. Oh man, I don't know what voice to do for you. You were like a sexy man. I don't have a sexy man voice, okay? I'm sorry, Acro. Don't hate me. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
You should have hearts in your eyes because he's hot. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Oh, you poor thing. Circus life is not all fun and games, you know? It's dangerous. Let's talk about the circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. Oh, that's brutal. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. Aww. He looks so sad. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Oh, I could definitely see that.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Someone who hasn't fallen for her sweetness and sugar act. Let's talk about your wheelchair, bro. I kind of wanted to give him a bruh kind of voice, but he doesn't talk like that, so I was like, that would be rude, you know?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh. Cyclops. Haven't seen any for quite a while. Have we even seen any for this case? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. A Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? Yeah, the timing, man. Alright, what happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Oh, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course, I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. Okay, what did you witness? What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
That looks creepy. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Oh boy. Huh. Well, I think we will continue seeing if there's anything else we could talk to him about and see how we can get evidence to break his Cyclops in the next episode. Alright? So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!